Good evening, fellow Toastmaster and guests. Welcome to Malang Toastmaster Club, online meeting 211, club number 04267871. And before the meeting start, I would like to remind you about meeting rule. Please mute or turn off your microphone if you don't speak. Also, I really encourage all of you to turn on your camera so we can see your face and smile and enthusiasm. Now, as a club president, I officially open the meeting for tonight. Okay, since we don't have any guests here, I don't have to tell you about Toastmaster because some of you already know. And now I would like to say hello first for our role player, especially from another club. We have General Operator Toastmaster Ado from Ultimate Toastmaster Club. So we have Distinguished Toastmaster Ronawati Wongso from Maranatha Toastmaster Club. Also we have Toastmaster Tika from GTC Toastmaster Club. And we have Alvin from SGPD Toastmaster Club. Also we have Toastmaster Ranto for UI Toastmaster Club. And last but not least, we have Distinguished Toastmaster Ayu from the BAT. Okay, welcome to our meeting for tonight, and thank you for helping our club to conduct this meeting. Now I would like to give control directly to Toastmaster of the meeting to continue the meeting. So please welcome Toastmaster SK.
Yay, thank you so much, Toastmaster Apri. Good evening, everyone, dear fellow Toastmaster. And actually, tonight's meeting it's kind of very special to me because our theme for tonight's meeting is Pharmacist Day. And as a pharmacist, it is very an honor for me to become a Tom for today. So before we start our meeting for tonight, actually, I wonder, is there anyone already familiar with the pharmacist? Because as the pharmacist, actually, this profession in Indonesia especially, there is so many people that don't know about pharmacists. So for the one that's still unfamiliar with it, pharmacist is the medicine expert, and as the pharmacist will use their knowledge to explain to you about the medicines to everyone, especially to the patient. So maybe if there some question from the patient that they don't know about their medicine, of course, they can ask to the pharmacist. Okay, maybe I will tell you a little bit more about pharmacists. And I'd like to share my screen. Okay, so like what I told you before about what is pharmacist, and do you know what pharmacists responsible for? So pharmacists are responsible to make sure the medicine that will be produced in the pharmaceutical industry have good quality, efficacy, and of course meet the specification of the safety. And also, do you know where you can meet the pharmacist? Usually, many people know that pharmacists only work in the hospital or in the pharmacies where we usually buy our medicine. But do you know that pharmacists also responsible about the medicine that in pharmaceutical industry develop? So in the manufacturing, in the pharmaceutical industry, in the wholesale and in the distributor, when the medicine will be distributed to the hospital and the pharmacist also responsible in there. And of course, The pharmacist also responsible to give their knowledge, especially about the medicine, to the patient. Pharmacist will explain it to you about how you take your medicine. And maybe is there any food or drink that you should avoid to make your medicine works? And so what about my explanation about the pharmacist? Is there maybe any question about pharmacists before we start our meeting? Or maybe is there anyone want to share their experience about medicine, especially since our team tonight is about Pharmacist Day? Maybe I'd like to ask.
I want to ask.
Yes, please. Toastmaster Alvin.
Yeah, we know we are in the pandemic situation. We still not find the medicine for COVID. How is pharmacist world react to this kind of pandemic?
Wow, actually, this is very good question, Toastmaster Alvin. Actually, I work in the R&D department in one of the pharmaceutical industry. And when the pandemic hit us, actually, since we use our raw material to make medicine, were imported by others country like India, China. Actually, there is kind of a shortage of the raw materials. So actually, the COVID is a virus. So the medicine that we will use is the antiviral, that antivirus that will kill the virus first. But you know that since the COVID also have the other symptom that we need to treatment to treat to make it the patient become healthy again. So there is also other medicine that we can use like paracetamol to turn the what is it the temperature of the patient body and etc. So for now, since we already in the end of the pandemic, I think, so actually what about the question from Toastmaster Alvin, what is the medicine to cure the COVID-19 is the antivirus. And I think the medicine that we used before, like to cure the COVID-19, there is a kind of acetylcysteine. Maybe if you, maybe one of you, if you have COVID experience before, we will get some medicine that called acetylcysteine that will use especially to make your throat become better, since one of the symptoms in COVID-19 is coughing. Is that enough? That's Master Alvin. I hope my answer can give a little bit explanation to you. So maybe, okay, I think that's all about our introduction, especially about our team tonight. So our agenda for tonight, we have 3 sessions, and the first session is the prepare speech session, and the second one is table topic session, and the last session is the evaluation session. Without further ado, I'd like to call our GE to introduce his team and explain about the evaluation session. Please welcome Toastmaster Aldo.
Thank you, Toastmaster SK as our Tom for tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, in this meeting tonight, I will be serving as your general evaluator. And of course, in doing so, I will be assisted by lots of other prominent Toastmasters. And let's start from the A counter, which will be explained by Toastmaster Raden. Toastmaster Raden, the screen is yours.
Hi, good evening, everyone, and thank you to Master Aldo. I will a bit explain about my role as an counter, which I will help speakers to improve your fluency through non-lexical pillars such as you know, yeah, what, and etc. And also non-lexical pillars, for example, like tongue clicks, and so on. Then they will be noted during your speech, and I'll give my report in the evaluation session. So back to you, Toastmaster Aldo.
Thank you, Tasmasa Raden, as our counter for tonight. Up next, we got our timer. Timer, can you please explain your role?
Yes. Okay, am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Okay. Hello everyone, I'm Adelia and I'm going to be your timer. And as a timer, I will report the time that you spend on your speech. And I will also put up some signs to remind you about the remaining time. First, for table topic speakers, mind this slide. I will change my background into green one when you have 1 minute and 30 seconds remaining time. And then the yellow for 1 minute, next red for 30 seconds. And for the prepared speech speaker, here is your time. The signs. The first one means, the green one means that you have 2 minutes and 30 seconds remaining. And then yellow for 1 minute and 30 seconds, last red for 30 seconds. Back to our general evaluator.
Thank you, Tasmasara Adelia, as our timer for tonight. Everyone, please pay attention to our timer whenever we want to speak, particularly during the table topic session, as well as the prepared speech session. All right, moving on, we got our grammarian. Our grammarian this time will be Tos Mas Ranto from University of Indonesia. Tos Mas Ranto, are you there?
Yes, sir. Thank you,
All
RG.
right.
Okay, hello fellow Toastmaster and all guests. Thank you. I'm Ranto as a grammarian for this meeting in this evening, and I will give a comment and evaluate any grammatical error and take a note for any good phrase from all of you. And I will share about our WOD. Okay, so our WOD right now is remedy. Okay, can we spell it together? Remedy. 1, 2, 3.
Remedy.
Remedy.
Remedy. Yes, it's correct. That's a for noun is a medicines or treatment for a disease or injury, and also the meaning is the margins within which coin, as mean by may differ from the standard finance and weight. And as a verb, is also meaning has a set right or undesirable situations. This is for our WOD for this evening, and you can use it in every speech, in prepared speech, table topic session, and evaluation. And I will give the evaluation on the last session of this meeting. Thank you so much. Back to you, RG.
Thank you, Tasmas Ranto, as our grammarian for tonight, who will help us out to remedy our grammatical errors later on. Up next, we got table topics evaluator. I believe it will be Toastmaster Apri. Perhaps you can explain to us a little bit about TTE. Toastmaster Apri.
Okay, thank you, our general evaluator, Mas Aldo. And my job as table topic evaluator is to evaluate all table topic participants. So I will comment your speech, also make a recommendation how to make improvement. So you can be better, especially when you are dealing with impromptu speech. So I think that's all for my quick introduction. Back to general evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Apri, as our table topic evaluator. And of course, ultimately, my role as GE or general evaluator is to evaluate everything that takes place throughout this meeting. And I'll try to take notes on everything that happens and that doesn't happen. Thus, I'll give my report later on during the evaluation session. I think that's pretty much it from the general evaluator and my team. I'll give the control back to our Tom. Thank you.
Yay, thank you, GE, and thank you for all the evaluator team. And we start our first session. And our first session is table topic session, where we can practice our impromptu speech, since we will in the contest in next week, I think. So in this session will be led by Toastmaster Tika. Please welcome our table topic master, Toastmaster Tika.
Thank you, Madam Tom, and everyone. My name is Tika, and today I'm your table topic master. As mentioned by Madam Tom, table topic help us to practice the art of improvisation and to think fast, because we have to deliver our impromptu speech and to speak spontaneously. So this session is not restricted to Toastmaster member only, but the guest, if we don't have any guest today, can participate in this session. So I hope everyone can give the thought. You can volunteer yourself to come up in this virtual page by typing your name on chat box, raise your virtual hand, or you can unmute yourself. But before we start, I would like to remind you that table topic is 1 until 2 minutes in length. So timer will help you to indicate the timing. And don't forget to use as much as you can our word of the day remedy. So everyone, let's start this session. I will share my screen and you can volunteer. I have 6 topic today. You have to deliver an impromptu speech by the given topic. So may I have the first speaker? Anyone will participate? Okay, let me choose the participant from Peru. How about Toastmaster Alvin? Would you like to be the first speaker?
Yes.
Okay, which topic would you?
Healing.
Healing. This is your topic. Forgiveness is the cornerstone of healing. Toastmaster Alfie. Forgiveness is the cornerstone of healing. You can start your speech if you are ready.
Yes, I agree. Forgiveness is the cornerstone of healing. When is the last time someone hurt you and you don't forgive him for a long time? How do you feel about that? Do you feel bad? I feel bad if I not forgive that one. Why? Because I feel that one that hurt me owes something. That one owe an apology for me. That makes me sick. That make me worry that makes me a victim. And because of that, I spent a lot of time waiting for him giving a sorry to me. That day never come. He never forgives. For your information, he stole my money a lot. And he don't forgive until today. He just lost. I feel bad. And I never see him anymore. And then one day, I sit in my room and take a reflection to remedy my own struggle, my own sorrow, just because someone don't forgive me. Well, he's lost already. My money cannot back anymore. The option is only to forgive him. Just let it happen to be happen. Don't trust someone easily. It will cost you a lot. Fellow Toastmaster and guests, just forgive to someone that make mistake for you. It is not for him, but it is for your own inner peace. Thank you. Back to you, Estika.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Alvin. I do agree with you. Waiting sorry from someone that are not feeling that way was our time, was our energy. So for our for the better of ourselves is to forgiveness. Thank you so much for sharing. And who will be the next? May I have the next speaker? The link is already chosen by Toastmaster Al. Maybe may I have Toastmaster Anna? Are you here?
Yes.
Would you be the next speaker?
Okay.
So which topic would you try?
Healing.
Healing already chosen by Toastmaster.
Oh,
okay.
a drug.
So this is your topic. Laughter is the most inexpensive and the most effective wonder drug. Toastmaster Anna, laughter is the most inexpensive and the most effective wonder drug. You can start when you are ready. One game.
Yes, I do agree with this word that love, it is very, it is not expensive, cheap for us to be, to remedy for everything happen for us. So yeah, sometimes we never know that something bad happened for us, and sometimes maybe we sad because of someone, and just by smiling for someone, it will be good for us to remedy what we feel. Once happened for me when I was at home and I angry with my daughter because of a small thing actually, and then still emotion, I went to my office. It's something like, I can deal with this. But when I try to smile for someone, I just feel, oh yeah, what for? I angry. What for? I angry for. my daughter. It is not their fault. I just emotion actually. So when I try to smile, everything just become like easy for us. And yes, actually this is a better remedy for our angriness. Okay, thank you. Back to you, TTM.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Anna. Yes, right. I do agree. I strongly agree that smile and laugh is a great therapy. So, next speaker.
Let me try. Toastmaster Tika.
Okay, then I will share my screen. Toastmaster Radit. So, which topic do you like to
Cure.
hear? So, this is your topic. Toastmaster Raden. Prevention is better than cure. Toastmaster Raden. Prevention is better than cure. You can start when you are ready.
Prevention is cheap and available for everyone. It's true. Since people can do prevention with their own activity from our daily activity in life. For instance, we can prevent ourselves to get injured when we using our helmet prior we riding our motorbike, and we are using the safety jacket, glove, and etc. And also, prevention also affordable. When we eat well with healthy food, it prevents us to get heart disease. Every day for breakfast, we eat uh, more vegetables, and also in the during the evening we can do some exercise, then make our body relax. It is true. If cure, we will cost a lot of money. We need to go to doctor for the remedy. We need to pay more bills for the recipe. It is your choice. Which one do you want to choose? You want the prevention that you can get a lot of advantages, especially in the money. You can lose most of your money for the cure when you once you have a disease and bad healthy situation. All in all, it is absolutely right that prevention is cheapest and affordable. Over to you, Toastmaster Tika.
Thank you. I'm on the same page with you. That's true. Uh, for some money, if what we bring to pay drug or medicine pills, it's better to we can bring this money to the fine dining restaurant, right? Okay, thank you so much, Toastmaster Raden. So may I have the next speaker? We have 3 topics left: treatment, antidote, and drug. Anyone would like to give your shot? Maybe Toastmaster Ayu? Are you here with us?
Yeah. What
Would
is
you
this?
like to take this chance?
Okay.
We have treatment, antidote, and therapy.
Just a moment, let me see. What is this?
Treatment, antidote, and therapy. You can choose which topic would you like to.
Oh, therapy.
Okay.
Is remedy the word of the day?
Yes. Right. Remedy.
Oh, okay.
Toastmaster Ayu. Music is a therapy. Art is a therapy. And smile is also a therapy. So what's yours? Toastmaster Ayu. Music is therapy. Art is a therapy. Smile is also a therapy. So what's yours? Toastmaster Ayu. 1 until 2 minutes.
Yeah, everybody different. Some they like music, some they like art. And the simplest thing costs nothing is smile. Mine, I like to walk. I like to take all my energy, if even not just the positive energy, but also the negative energy. If I feel not good about myself, if I feel angry, all the negative things, I just throw myself walking hours and hours. That actually a therapy for me. I agree with the quote that every one of us has at least has one thing that we can count on, one activity that we can count on to just, how to say, I like, my language will be back to pure. It's like a meditation. It's like talking to yourself. While I walk, I usually talk to myself. And in my walk, sometimes I found answer to my problems. Well, fellow Toastmaster, my friend, I believe you have one activity and embrace that, because that's beautiful only for you. Maybe not for everyone, but that's specifically for you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Ayu. Wonderful. Yes, right. I do like walking, but my favorite walking is walking to a coffee shop. Okay. Okay, next speaker. So, would you like everyone to give share my screen? So I will follow Toastmaster Rona. Rona, would you like to give
Okay.
a try?
So which one is available?
Treatment and antidote.
Maybe antidote.
So this is your topic, Toastmaster Rona. Curiosity is a great antidote to fear. Curiosity is a great antidote to fear.
I completely agree. Curiosity is a great antidote to fear. Many of us have fear because we don't know what is coming, or we are not familiar with the situation. So that's why we are in fear. So there is one strategy which I use when I have changes in my company. People often have fear that they will lose the job or whether they will still with the company. So my strategy is to communicate the change. What is our vision and what will happen, rather than the just thing, rumor, gossiping. So it's better just to talk about it in the open, and I will have a question and answer session so I can answer any questions they have. So yes, antidote is to curiosity is antidote for the fear. So having curiosity and try to find out what it is, then you will have your fear vanish and you have a strong confidence about the risk or the upcoming event that you are going to face. So be clear, ask questions, and you will be on your way to success. Back to TTM.
Thank you so much, Verona. I love your speech. That's true. That's true. What do you talk about is it's true. I do agree. Okay, we have the last topic. May I have the last speaker?
Yes, Toastmaster.
Okay, who is? Okay, Toastmaster Ranto. So I will check. So your topic is treatment. Without knowing the cause of illness, any treatment must be considered as Toastmaster Ranto. Without knowing the cause of illness, any treatment must be considered as gas. You can start your speech when you are.
Thank you. Fellow Toastmaster and all guests, have you ever wondered how many times you feel disappointed of yourself? Feel disappointed, it means that you already know what is the cause of your problem. I have one example about this feel disappointed in my life. I have my friends, this is my sparring partner, and we have a same job in our workplace, but sometimes at one time my boss choose my friend rather than me. Because I feel I and my friends did a great job, did the same thing, did the same effort, but why my boss choose him, not me? And then one day, 2 days, and after 1 week, I feel disappointed. And I didn't want to do anything. And one time, my boss called me. Come on, Ranto. Do you know why I choose him rather than you? It's not about who is the best from both of you, but he already had a better experience than you. And you will be follow him later. So, fellow Toastmaster and all guests, you have to remedy yourself. Know what is the cause of your problem. And the important thing, we have our own pace. We don't have to take a competition with our friends, our colleagues, because we have our own pace to do. So, fellow Toastmaster and all guests, just be yourself. Thank you. Back to you, RG. Our Tom.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Ranto. Yes, I do agree. So that's all my topic. Thank you for participating, and I got a lot of insightful from each speaker tonight. So I will give. Oh, may I check the time report first, timer?
Yes. Okay, I will report my report. So here it is. Here's my quick report. And we have 6 table topic speakers tonight. And as you can see, all of them ended their speech in, so congratulations to all of you. That is all. Thank you. Back to our TTM.
Thank you so much, timer. So I think That's all of my session. I will give the control back to our Madam Tom, Toastmaster SK.
Thank you, Toastmaster, Tika, and all the table topic speaker. Actually, I strongly agree with Toastmaster Ranto because, yeah, we have our own path and we have our own pace. So don't ever compare yourself to others, but in my opinion, just compare yourself to yourself because with that, you can know how far you already grow. Okay, let's move to the next session. And in the second session is the prepare speech session. And tonight we have two speakers. And the first one is Toastmaster Anna that will be evaluated by Toastmaster Alvin. So let's call Toastmaster Alvin and please explain about Toastmaster Anna project.
Recording in progress. Recording in progress.
Thank you. Toastmaster audio meeting.
Recording stopped.
Toastmaster and guests. Tonight, Toastmaster Anna will deliver her project, writing a speech with a purpose, on her pathway, presentation mastery. This is her second speech on this pathway, and the purpose of this project is for Toastmaster Anna to learn or review basic methods for writing a speech with a defined purpose and to present a well-organized speech on any topic. Fellow Toastmaster and guests, please help me welcome Toastmaster Anna, simple yoga chair and its benefits. Simple yoga chair and its benefits. Toastmaster Anna.
Good evening, my fellow Toastmasters. Close your eyes. Take the moment right now. Inhale. Exhale. Does anyone familiar with this instruction? Please type 1 if you are familiar with this instruction or type 2 if you are not familiar with this instruction. Okay, thank you. I think almost all of you familiar with this instruction. Yes, this instruction used for yoga. Yoga is one of exercise that almost all people know about it. So now, before we are going to what is actually yoga chair. So what is actually yoga? Literally, yoga means to yoke or union or join together. That means our body, mind, and soul are all in balance. The definition itself, yoga is an act creating, finding, or becoming aware of the conscious connection between our mind, body, and soul. So in another word, yoga is building the connection between ourselves and the world around us. Beyond that, yoga, by doing yoga, actually, we try to connect our mind, body, and nature at the same time. And we always try to do yoga in quiet, calm, and peaceful place. Although it doesn't mean that we cannot do yoga in the open or crowded area. Although it doesn't mean that we cannot do yoga in open area like me. Sometimes I do yoga with my daughter around me. Or sometimes they try to copy what I did and sometimes disturbing me. So now, why is yoga important in our life and what are the benefits of doing it? The benefit of doing yoga can be broken down into 3 levels. The first one, for our mind, our body, and for spirit. For the first one is for our body is to deliver good health and wellness. The second one is for our mind is to increase our focus, to relieve stress and enhance our productivity. And for the third one is for our spirit is to elevate human values and brings peace to one's life. So that's why sometimes in yoga we try to listen our breath, and it is the easy way to bring peace after doing yoga. In short, yoga makes our life easier, more flexible and healthy. In fact, we can do yoga not only on mat, but we also can make it on chair. So that we call this yoga as yoga chair. Yoga chair is very easy because we can do it whenever we want, even when we are in a meeting, like we are doing now. So we can do yoga later on. Now I'm going to share 3 simple yoga chairs that easy and common for stretching. The first one is cow pose. How to go into this pose? So the first one, just sitting down in your chair, align your feet, okay, this feet with your knees. Place your hand on your knees and sit upright. Then gently flex your belly and move it forward, naturally rocking your hip forward without moving the position of your head. This yoga pose relief lower back and sciatica pain. The second one is cat stretch or cat pose. Just sitting down in a chair, align your feet with your knees, place your hand on your knees and sit upright. Without moving your hips or shifting in the chair, curl your head forward until you are looking down, then your shoulders, and finally round your back. Think of a cat making a big stretch after waking up from a nap. This pose straightens the spine. The third one is side angle. How to go into this pose? Just bend over and place your right palm on the floor, outside your left foot. Extend your left arm up. Turn your head to follow your left arm to gaze out at your left hand. Take a moment to feel the stretch and then do the opposite. This pose improves the flexibility of your spine. So these are all 3 easy yoga chairs that we can do after our hectic day, or actually we can do during a working or meeting because of it is easy to do this yoga pose or this stretch. So dear ladies and gentlemen, to sum it all up, what I'm going to say is yoga is an easy exercise that we can do anytime, anywhere. We just need to move or stretch our body. We can use mat or chair or actually wall. But don't forget, the important one is do it correctly. Just do what you can do. Don't push your body for difficult pose. And sometimes is it believed yoga is one of solutions to remedy such as back pain, headache, or extra. I just found a funny yoga quote. How to get a yoga body? The first one, have a body, and the second one, do yoga. So now I'm curious, what is your favorite yoga pose? Cat, cow, or side angle? Thank you. Back to you, Tom.
Wow, thank you so much, Toastmaster Anna. Actually, I always curious with the yoga, but unfortunately, I haven't tried yoga because of my muscle is very stiff, but I think this is will be the best remedy for my sore muscles. Okay, let's we continue to the second speaker. And our second speaker is DTM
Recording
Rona,
in
and
progress.
will be evaluated by DTM Ayu. Without further ado, please welcome DTM Ayu that will explain DTM Rona project.
Oh, I'm still muted. Sorry, I was talking. Hello, fellow Toastmaster, and especially Ibu Rona. How are you today?
Fine, thank you. So you're back in Indonesia?
Not yet, Ibu. This end of month, I will be back. Okay. Today, Ibu Rona will share with us a speech from her past strategic relationship level 1 project 2 on writing a speech with purpose. Now I need to read the speech project purpose. The purpose of this project is to learn or review basic methods for writing a speech with a defined purpose and to present a well-organized speech on any topic. And her speech purpose statement is to inform the value of public speaking. So I believe this one is an advanced level of level 1. Since Ibu Rona is a distinguished Toastmaster today, timing will be 5 to 7 minutes. And Ibu, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay. Ronawati Wongso, speak your way to extraordinary. Speak your way to extraordinary. Ibu Ronawati Wongso.
Do you want to be an extraordinary speaker? The answer, of course, for most of you. What do you think when you listen to or watch video of extraordinary speakers such as Bill Gates, Steve Jobs, and Oprah Winfrey? How do they get to be such a great speakers? Do you want to be one? Well, they are great communicators. They are communicating their ideas. Well, many questions we ask ourselves. Is the skill or the ability to be a great speaker born or acquired? Please type 1 if born and 2 if acquired. Yes, many of you say that it's acquired, and I am with you. I believe that public speaking is a skill which we can gain by practicing. Before I discuss about how we can gain to be a good or speak extraordinarily, I would like to discuss with you 3 benefits of public speaking or speak extraordinarily. There are 3 benefits. The first is the ability to express yourself. And this will enhance your relationship, whether it's personal or professional. Miscommunication happens because of the way that we do not communicate well. And can you imagine when we have miscommunication? Is our relationship good or bad? Of course, it's not a good relationship. And if we see someone who has lots of friends, they can achieve or get what they want, what is one thing which we notice? He or she is a great communicator. Well, good communication will enhance our relationship, whether it's personal or professional. The second benefit is you get your ideas across. Being a good communicator and public speaker and being able to speak extraordinarily can get your ideas across, whether you'd like to inspire, to inform, to entertain, or to motivate someone. And we often see, or maybe you experience yourself, that somebody, a very brilliant person, did a presentation, but we don't understand what he tried to say or to get his ideas. He used too many jargon, his slides are cluttered, and he speaks too technical, which we don't understand. So being able to speak extraordinarily will get your ideas across. People will understand you, and you are able to motivate, to inform, to persuade, or to entertain, whatever your goal is. So do you want to be one of them? The third benefit is excellent self-expression can lead to greater personal success. If we are a good communicator, whether it's on one-on-one or public speaking with a great audience, when we speak, when we communicate, it reflects our personal branding. When we speak well, with confidence and with good poise, we can give our ideas across. People have a good impression on us. And being able to persuade, being able to get our idea, a move, a go, I think that is very, very good. And if you are a boss, let's say if you have two people that you want to promote, they all have the same, they both have the same skill, they both are good, but one has good communication skill, the other one does not. Which one would you choose? I think you will answer it yourself. I don't need to say it. I'm sure that you can make the decision on your own. Well, it's good that we have all these benefits. There are 3 benefits: enhance relationship, professional and personal, get your ideas across, and great personal success. But how do I gain the skill to be able to speak this extraordinarily? Well, presenting makes everyone nervous. And the number one fear that people have, based on a survey done by Chapman University in 2014, I give you a hint, it's not death, it's public speaking. Learning the strategy on how you can overcome your fear, you can speak more confidently, will help you to be able to speak extraordinarily. And one keyword is very important: practice, practice, and practice. Practice makes progress. And to achieve these 3 benefits, which I mentioned, enhance your relationship, professional and personal, get your ideas across, and greater personal success, you need to practice. And we have a gift for you. Today, I will share with you the spacecraft that you can join, and you will get the benefit to practice, 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 to be able to speak extraordinarily. And this will help you move through to the next level, help you practice and being a great public speaker. It's the place to make mistake, and you learn the basic communication skills. So join now the spacecraft. So back to our Tom.
Wow, thank you so much,
Recording
Niti.
stopped.
Actually, yeah, I know all of us really want to become a great public speaker, right? So yeah, like what the Tim Rona said, let's be practice, practice, and practice so we can get all the benefit. Okay, I think our second session is over. But before we continue to the next session, can we get our timer report, Master Adele?
Yes, of course, Toastmaster SK. So here, as you can see, both of our prepared speech speakers are, yeah, they ended their speeches in time again. So congratulations for Toastmaster Anna and DTM Ron. Back to our Tom.
Thank you, Toastmaster Adele, for the report. Okay, once again, congratulations for all the prepared speech speaker because all of you finish your speech in time. Okay, before we continue to the next session, we will have a little bit photo session that will be led by Toastmaster Apri. Toastmaster Apri, please help us.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster SK. And everyone, please turn on your video so we can take quick picture together. We will take two pose. First is normal and the second is your craziest pose. Okay, let's take first picture is your normal pose. I will take in 3, 2, 1. Okay, I will see first. Okay, second pose, you're the most craziest pose. Okay, 3, 2, 1. All right, thank you. Back to Toastmaster of the meeting, Toastmaster SK.
Thank you, Toastmaster Apri. And we are already in the end of our last session actually. And the last session is evaluation session. So let's we call Toastmaster Reynaldo to lead this session. Please welcome Toastmaster Reynaldo.
Thank you, Toastmaster Aska is our Tom for tonight. And yes, of course, we are finally arrived in the evaluation session. And therefore, let us start with our table topics evaluation by none other than the club president himself, Toastmaster Apri. Please, the screen is yours.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Ardo. And hello, everyone. And so tonight we have 6 double topic participants, and all of you is doing a really good job when you deliver your speech. And I will give you a commendation and one recommendation how to improve your impromptu speech. So it's really good if you are competent in double topic contest. So the first participant is Toastmaster Alvin. Your topic is forgiveness is the cornerstone of healing. And what I like about your speech is you give your point right away. You agree about this topic, and you also give a question to the audience to make it interactable. Yeah, and also you give a story. And I really like about you using a lot of pause in your speech, so it can your message really can audience can discuss your message more easy. And one recommendation I like to suggest you is to try to play with tonality, because I noticed that your speech is a little bit monotone and you deliver your speech, where you can give a little bit of play with tonality can make your speech more good. And next is Tasmas Rana. Your topic is laughter is the most inexpensive and most effective wonder drug. And also you give your point right away. You also try to give a personal story to make your topic more interesting. And a suggestion is that probably you have to think first before you start delivering your speech, and you also you get 30 seconds to think first, so that you can make your structure to be more easy to construct if you have a time to think about what is your point. And next is we have Toastmaster Raden. Your topic is prevention is better than the cure. And what I really like about your answer is you give a lot of example to support your point. Also, you give a lot of point from point in your speech. And one a suggestion that can make you make improvement is you can try to use a personal story in your speech so that you can be more connected to the audience. And for distinguished Toastmaster Ayu, your topic is about music is a therapy. You get 3 choice that you need to pick, and also you give a solid point. You choose the smile as your therapy. You also give an example about walking that can make you happy. And I think for improvement, probably you can call back about your point in the closing so that it can be more impactful. And the next is we have distinguished Toastmaster Rona. Your topic is curiosity is a great antidote to fear. Also, you give your point, you agree about the statement, and also you give the reason why. Also, you incorporate personal story in your speech. And suggestion is you can use hand gesture, also make a better camera position when you deliver your speech. So I can say your hand gesture. You can use hand gesture when you deliver your speech to make it more captivated. And the next is we have Toastmaster Ranto. Your topic is without knowing the cause of illness, any treatment must be considered a guess. And what I really like about your answer is you give a really good personal story and also use hand gesture when you deliver your speech, which is really nice. And what I like to suggest you is I still don't get your point. Where you can just give your point in the beginning. Probably you can. I really agree about this statement. Blah blah blah. Probably you can make it really clear about your point. I think that's all for my double topic evaluation for tonight. And yeah, all of you is really doing a really good job. And I think that's all. Back to General Evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Apri, for your invaluable insight to all the not only table topic speakers, but to all of us as a Toastmasters and a guest. All right, let's pivot to our next evaluation session, which is the individual evaluation. Let us start with Toastmaster Alvin, who will evaluate Toastmaster Anna's speech. Toastmaster Alvin, the screen is yours.
Am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and guests. Do you enjoy the yoga explanation by Toastmaster Anna? I did. I really liked the content when she explained the benefit of yoga. 3 parts: body, mind, and spirit. I like how she pointed the 3 points, not just 1, not 2, but 3 you can get from yoga. And also, she can explain to us how you can do yoga just with a chair. The second thing I like from Toastmaster Anna is her leadership during the speech. She asks us to close your eyes, inhale, and exhale. She pauses every time she gives a direction. It makes us convenient to follow her instruction. Remember, as a public speaker, you also are a leader. You can direct audience what you want to do and make them feel comfortable to do what you want. But remember, there are two room for improvement for Toastmaster Anna. The first is the title is about yoga chair and its benefits. And I hear that the content of the speech is more about yoga as the general and its benefits, and the yoga chair as one of the supporting of that yoga idea. So I think the title must be yoga and its benefits, not yoga chair, because yoga is the supporting idea, not the main idea. And the second one is I see a potential step when you can make the speech more interactive, like in the yoga chair explanation. But you just say what to do in that section. What if you ask audience to do it? For example, audience, let's use your chair, make a cow pose, and make cat pose. I think it will be more entertaining if you ask audience, and you can ensure them that yoga is really give you a benefit by asking them to prove it by doing it. So overall, really good content, great leadership, need to improve on the use of the title, and ask audience to be more interactive on the speech. That's all from me. Back to you, Aldo.
Thank you, Toastmaster Alvin, for providing Toastmaster Anna
Recording
with
in progress.
wonderful remedy. Up next, we got our second evaluator. It will be Distinguished Toastmaster Ayu. Distinguished Toastmaster Ayu, the screen is yours.
Thank you, Aldo. Fellow Toastmaster, again, especially Purona Wati Wongso. Today is a special, yeah. We can hear Purona sharing whatever he wants to share with us, as she wants to share with us. And the things that I want to say is, congratulations, Ibu. This project is completed. Because I believe everybody here, Ibu Rona, give a message. So writing a speech with purpose means include message, not just talk or speak, but include the message. What is the message? I will elaborate later on. So two things that I like about Burona's speech is structure with emphasize with Toastmaster power of three. That's the message that Burona tried to share with us. The ability to express yourself. You get your idea across, and excellent self-expression or being lead to success. That is three. That was three. And then practice. Another power of three. This is really good. Why three? Because three is easier. You might want to check in the internet that why power of three, why three? Okay. Number two, audience engagement. She again used two methods. The first one is utilizing the chat box by asking you. Just make sure that you are engaged with her. And then the rhetorical question. She even open her speech with a rhetorical question, and then in the middle, and then before she closed, also another rhetorical question. What is rhetorical question? For those who doesn't know, again, check in the internet. A question, at least what I know is a question that doesn't need answer. We answer it in our mind. Okay. Now, Purona, two things that will bring this speech even better or easily to understand. The first one is this. I just noticed this is about speechcraft. So I will say, put the speechcraft, the invitation to the speechcraft after 2 minutes talk. Just put somewhere after 2 minute talk, and then close it with a call to action again about this speechcraft. That's number one. Number two, I don't hear any personal story, because sometimes if people, whoever people that you invite is feeling ordinary, wants to go to the extraordinary. So personal story, when how you become you now, will be much better. And last one, my suggestion is not just using Bill Gates, Steve Jobs, or Oprah Winfrey. Pak Jokowi also good communicator loh, Bu Rona. That will be good. Okay, my fellow Toastmasters, thank you very much, and please round of applause for Ibu Rona.
Wow, thank you, distinguished Toastmaster
Recording
Ayu,
stopped.
for such a powerful remedy, particularly in regard to when you mentioned the technicalities of DTM Rona's speech. Certainly, it is something that's useful for all of us here in Toastmasters. All right now, let us pivot back to our timer reports. Toastmaster Adelia, can you provide your report?
Of course, Toastmaster Aldo. So here, as you all see, again, all evaluators, well, they almost went over the limit, but unfortunately, they didn't. So congratulations for Toastmaster Alvin and DTMI. Back to our original evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Adelia, for your timer report. And now let's go to Toastmaster Ranto as our grammarian for tonight. Toastmaster Ranto, are you there?
Yes, thank you,
All right,
RG.
let's go.
Okay, thank you so much. I will give my report as a grammarian in this meeting. Okay, am I visible right now?
Yes, it is.
Okay, grammarian reports for Malang Toastmaster Club in this evening. So we have already know about our word of the day, remedy. Please give once again, 1, 2, 3. We said remedy.
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 Okay, thank you so much. And we have some grammatical errors that will be improved for us as for the near future. Number one, someone said that, would you like be the first? It's supposed to be, would you like to be the first? Number two, someone says in this meeting, I just emotions. It's supposed to be, you said, what kind of emotion did you feel? I got angry or I got disappointed. Number three, someone says that curiosity is antidote for our fear. And it will be better if we said that curiosity is an antidote for our fear. Number four, someone says, blah, 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 whether it's personal or professional. It will be better if we said it whether it's personally or professionally. That's a kinds of grammatical errors that we can learn in this evening and we can improve for our better communication skills. And we have 5 inspiring quotes in this evening. Number one, just forgive others. It is not for him or her, it is for you. This quote is from Toastmaster Alvin. Thank you, Toastmaster Alvin. Second quote is, I believe you have something great. Don't be ashamed. It's special from you. Thank you so much, DMIU. Number 3 is, curiosity is antidote to our fear. Thank you, DTM Rona. Number 4, for myself, is you don't have to take a competition with others. You have your own pace. And number 5, practice, practice, and practice. You will get all benefits from DTM Rona. Thank you so much. That's all inspiring quotes that we can learn and we can motivate ourselves to be our better in the near future. Thank you so much. Back to you, RG.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ranto, as our grammarian, for accentuating all the important points for us to learn in the near future, and of course, including the beautiful quotes or phrases that mentioned by our speakers tonight. Let us move on to the counters report, which will be presented by Toastmaster Raden. Toastmaster Raden, the screen is yours.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Aldo. It is always interesting job as an counter because it hones my sense to distinguish among lexical, non-lexicals, while I need to enjoy speaker speech at the same time. And overall, all speaker manage uh, their speech very well. I will try to begin with from the table topic speakers. From my observation, all speakers manage it well. I didn't find any fillers. And move to the prepare speech. I also didn't find any fillers, either lexical or non-lexical words. Move to the evaluator. What I found from Toastmaster Alvin, I get I get it from your non-lexical, such as I note once and one and one repeated word. You said and then move to second evaluator, Toastmaster Ayu. I found one from during your speech, during your evaluation speech, and move to the role taker. I found non-lexical from Toastmaster SK as our Tom. She said twice, and other role taker, you guys did very well and no any fillers from lexical or non-lexical. That's all from me. Over to you, Toastmaster Aldo. Sorry.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Right, that is correct. I'm the G. Thank you, Toastmaster Rajan. And of course, it is something that is challenging for our counter in terms of enjoying the meeting, while at the same time trying to exercising your listening skills. And certainly, you provided us with a great report. Thank you once again for mentioning the counter. And lastly, of course, my report as the general evaluator. Let us start with the punctuality. I believe the room is already open earlier, hence the start of the meeting is on time. We got 12, right now 13 participants, which is, in my opinion, more than enough. It is doable for us to conduct a proper meeting, which is great. And then our Tom for tonight, Toastmaster Aska, obviously, needless to say, she's a pharmacist herself. Thereby, this is a propitious or incredible timely moment for you as the Tom to provided us with the explanation about pharmacy or pharmaceutical company in general. You explain the theme, and then you also conduct a small conversation with audience with Toastmaster Alvin before, which is great. And then after that, you provided us with the brief explanation about our Toastmasters 3 main session for tonight. And then the role takers, starting from me as GE, including the rest of the role takers early on already provided a clear elucidation about the purpose of their roles, about my roles as well, succinctly, which is great. And then we continue directly to the table topic session, where I believe Toastmaster Tika provided us with a beautiful slides. It's definitely interesting to see, and also the quotes, the statements, easily for us to understand, easy to digest. Hence, all the speakers can speak properly in regard with the statement that you gave us before. And moreover, you provided the speakers with a little bit comments, brief comments about their speech. And that is incredible perhaps the only suggestions that I could give you is to remind the word of the day for each speakers whenever they want to convey their speech. And then the prepared speech by our prepared speaker, incredible Toastmaster Anna, despite the video glitch. I believe it is still an incredible speech because you accentuate or you told us the significance of yoga to our body, our mind, our soul, our spirit. And then moving on to distinguished Toastmaster Rona, of course, you explained to all of us the benefits of honing our skill in public speaking skills, and it's important to our relationship, both in person or individually or in professionally. All right, that's a great speech from both of our speakers tonight. And then moving on to the evaluation session, I believe that all the role takers, including the evaluators, individual evaluators, and the table topic evaluators, clearly provided us with a simple and easy to understand suggestions. For example, Toastmaster Apri in his evaluation provided us with each speaker's one good point and then one suggestions. It's clear and easy to follow. Thereby, hopefully in the future we can improve within the guidelines or advice by Toastmaster Apri. And then the timer as well, incredible report, lovely slides. Thank you. And then the individual evaluators, well-paced evaluation by both Toastmaster Alvin and distinguished Toastmaster Ayu. Thank you. It is such a constructive input for the speakers and for all of us, including the grammarian and counter report who already provided us with incredible remedy because it is important during the evaluation session to identify our mistakes, our gaps so that we can fill it later on with the inputs that provided by our grammarian and our counter. And I think that's all from me. I believe that this is a informative meeting. It's not just a meeting, but a useful one so that we can get something out of it, particularly for those who are not serving as the speakers, because sometimes people kind of hard to understand what's the benefit of just joining or hopping a club without engaging that much. And I think this club certainly tonight, it's a great example on how to conduct a proper meeting. Thank you, and I'll give the control back to our Tom.
Yeah, thank you so much, our evaluation team. I hope all of the feedback that already given by our evaluation team can make us become a greater speaker and can improve our meeting, of course. So we are already in the end of our meeting for tonight. Actually, I'd like to thank you to all of the visiting Toastmaster from Maranatha, the Ultimate Debat, SCBD, GTC, and UI for helping us as the role taker for our tonight meeting. And before we end our meeting tonight, I'd like to call our President, Toastmaster Apri, to let the next session. Please welcome Toastmaster, our President, Toastmaster Apri.
Thank you, Toastmaster SK, as Toastmaster of the meeting, and you doing a really good job as Toastmaster of the meeting for tonight. And we are ready to come to the end of the meeting. But before that, I would love to hear some feedback, especially for guests here. I think we have Andre. I think I see you in UI Toastmaster Club before, right? So I want to love to hear about the feedback about this meeting. I know you are come a little bit late.
Okay, thank you very much, Toastmaster Apri. Sorry, very sorry for coming late. because I was on the way. I was very hesitant to join the meeting on the way, so that I decided not to join while I was still having uh, bus trip. So yeah, from the evaluations, I see it is very interesting. And although I didn't follow the speech, but yes, I get the lesson learned today. And the most important thing to me is to get rid of my and some sort of filler. So that is something that I learned today, that there are less and less and counted by the AHA counter, Mr. Raden. Thank you very much. That's been interesting to me since I came late. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Andre, to come to our meeting. Yeah, don't worry about that because we are welcoming you, whether you are come on time or late. As long you are coming, it's really make us happy. So I think that's all for the feedback for the next thing. We only have only one guest to come to our meeting. And now I will have some announcement, which is our next regular meeting, which is on February 2, the 10th, which is next month. And I think will have a plan to have a joint meeting with UI Toastmaster Club. We also have President Toastmaster Ranto here. Probably you can also tell us a little bit about about the meeting for tonight.
Okay, thank you so much, Professor Apri. Right, we will have a joint meeting on next month between Universitas Indonesia and Malang Toastmasters Club, and of course, from Universitas Indonesia, we have next meeting will be held on this Saturday, 21st January at 10 a.m. So please welcome all the visiting Toastmasters and all guests to Universitas Indonesia Toastmasters Club. Thank you for having me in this meeting.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Ranto. And yeah, since we also have some announcement, probably some of your club have announcement. Probably you can announce now so we can know when is your next regular meeting is. Probably anyone?
Do you mind, Tasmas Rapri?
Sure.
All right. Thank you for the opportunity. I would like to mention there will be another joint club meeting, but this time Ultimate and SCBD. We got Mr. Alvin there as well. We both are the VPEs of our clubs, and yeah, we got the Essential Toastmasters Club as well. So it will be a joint club of 3 clubs from a different areas, I believe. And yeah, I think it will be interesting if you guys want to check it out next month. I think it was at 14th February. It will be a debate meeting. There will be a specific theme that we will talk about. It's about AI, and then there will be a positive side and a negative side. So we're about to having a intellectual exchange about artificial intelligence in general. I believe that's all. Toastmaster Afri, thank you for the opportunity.
Okay, wow, that's really interesting. Another joint meeting. Yeah, yeah. Good luck for your joint meeting. And okay, any meeting announcement probably from Toastmaster Rona or Toastmaster Tika? You have announcement?
Okay, I will just give announcement. I am a member of Maranatha Toastmaster Club, and our meeting is every Wednesday at 7 p.m. So you all are welcome to join us. Our meeting is always fun and very engaging. So welcome.
Okay, thank you, Distinguished Toastmaster Rona. Toastmaster Tika, do you want make announcement as well?
No.
No. Okay, I think that's all for the meeting for tonight. I would like to thank you again. We have Distinguished Toastmaster Rona from Maranatha, also Distinguished Toastmaster Ayu from Debat, Toastmaster Alvin from SGBD, Toastmaster Tika from GTC, Toastmaster Reynaldo from the Ultimate, also Toastmaster Ranto for UI Toastmaster account for who help our meeting for tonight. So I think that's all. And see you again on our next meeting. And see you. I obviously close the meeting for tonight.